Hi and welcome back to Picket YouTube channel. My name is Emelie, and in this video I will be creating two cards, and I will mainly be focusing on the Ola markers. But first off, I will start with a thing that takes the most time, and that is to make my background dry. And I picked two of the new glaze colors. These one are called Rose Red, and that's the one I'm using here. And the second color that I will be using is called Petal Pink, and I am using them through this new beautiful stencil called Rainbow Dreams. And it comes in the, I believe it's 6x8, and then the slimline format that is 4x10. So you have some choices, and this is the 6x8 that I'm using today. So it will fit a A7 card front if you like to create a bigger card. And you can see how nicely this goes on, and I just wanted that effect of both of the colors going smoothly over my background. I will let that dry and start working on my other elements for this project. I will be using the Blooming Trumpets flowers. These are super beautiful. It comes in a 6x6 stamp set, and I will take out the large part here, or the large floral cluster. I will also stamp off camera a couple of smaller ones that I will attach to the bottom of my panel later on in this video. And I will be coloring them in the same way as I'm coloring these in. So I'm using the black hybrid ink from Picket, and I am using a tool here just to press it down. It's also by Picket, and it works like a charm. You really get a good coverage of color when you're doing that. And as I said, I will be coloring with my Ola markers today. And what I like about these markers is that you can mix and match them however you like. And for example, I am having two colors in one pen, and it makes it super easy for me to always find the color combinations that I like to use. And another thing, I know they are coming out with more colors. If you like to go check them out, they are available at Picket YouTube. Not YouTube, shop at the moment, and you can pre-order them. But what I like about them is that there is not overwhelmingly many colors yet in the collection, so you can really build it and pick out the colors that you like and find color combinations that match what you like to create. So for example, I like pink and teals. That is my go-to color combination, and that is exactly what I'm doing here today. I'm only having 4 pink markers in my stash, and I know that they will always create well and be amazing on any project. I know exactly what I'm getting, and I don't have to guess. And yeah, I think it's just maybe about playing with your markers, but for me this really has been nice to have a smaller collection. And yeah, you can see here I'm going in with my teal color combination that I also really like. And yeah, I'm only using like 4 markers for this as well. So my background is now completely dry. You can see that glass effect. It really looks like it's wet, but it has been drying overnight, so I know it's completely dry. It actually dries quite fast, depending on how much product you're putting down, of course. I cut this large image out with the coordinating dies, and you can see how beautiful it is. I will also be using the new cover plate. It's called Saying Hello, and it comes like this, and you can really like detach all of those frames. You can use that for a different project. You can also use this like a background for a shaker, or have some small critters coming out of the like open areas. I will not use that today. I will have my background peeking out, but that is just an option. For my second card here, I am stamping the Summer Bell flowers, and they are also beautiful. You can see the color combinations that I'm using for this one. It's my purple color combination, and it consists of 4 new markers that I'm using here. They are really nice. I'm loving how this turned out. And yeah, so much fun to playing around with these, and I love that you can blend the colors easily by doing the tip to tip method here. I'm just touching my darker marker with my lighter and then blending it out. It works like a charm. And then I'm going in with that same color combination that I used for the leaves for my other project, but now I'm using it as the color for my flowers, and this is truly one of my favorite images. Color combinations that I have in my stash, and this image is just beautiful. Now I'm gonna stamp a couple of sentiments, both from the trumpet set and the summer bell set, and I use some white ink and then a white embossing powder and heat set that off camera. I stuck a couple of panels together with this A2 saying hello cover plate, and then I will now press it down on top of my background that we created. And you can see all the holes are like making sure that our beautiful background is peeking through. And then we can layer on top of this our flowers that we colored. And you can see how cute this is. We will also have a sentiment and some embellishments here in a second. So you are in our thoughts. I think that is a cute sentiment to have and to send to somebody maybe that you haven't seen in a while or that has been sick or something like that. I think that it's a nice summer card. And for other projects here, I took an A2 size cover or sized panel, and then I'm taking some liquid glue and I'm using this on top of the this is from pattern paper collection from Picket that was released this month. It's called Plenty of Lines, and you could use your toner foil on top of this if you like. I just have a huge like drawings to these types of lines. I really like them, and I like to cut them to smaller strips, and I like to have them like this on half of a sheet of paper. And yeah, I think this is turning out super cute. This is another sentiment that I stamped from that Blooming Trumpets flower set, the same set as I am using the flower from here. And here is the extra flowers that I stamped and cut and colored off screen. And yeah, I'm just tucking those underneath that bigger flower arrangement, raising it up just to tie everything together. You could have these images in a corner. I think it would be nice as well. And I'm using some new bling from Picket as well. So by the way, all of the products that I'm using in today's video will be listed down below if you're interested in checking them out. I also hope that you enjoyed this video and that you got inspired to like look at your stash of markers that you have and maybe like pulling out a couple of them and playing around with them and see what you can make with them, and just not be too overwhelmed. If you haven't checked out the older markers, I highly suggest you do that. They are amazing. And I also want to mention that these products really work great together. You can see I mixed and matched a lot of different sets for today's video, and look how nicely it all come together in the end here. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, have a great day. Bye!